mix.
Who would you say has the best beard?
Damn, who has the best beard? Like really crispy beard, huh? Damn, I'm gonna say from the look, I'm gonna say DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled?
Yeah, I think DJ Khaled. I was gonna say
James Harden?
I like James Harden, but he keeps it. He doesn't keep it as crispy all the time.
You gotta think too though, he's always running and sweating and stuff, so his is so natural. There's no paint, there's nothing in there, no enhancements.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, there's enhancements on Khaled.
Like under special lighting, because they're all, you know what I mean, they're being recorded.
But if we're going based off look, DJ Khaled is always on point.
True.
You know, he's always. You never see him unlined up. Like, you know,
stay crispy.
He stays with a nice fade. He stays with a good, you know, a good lineup. Like he's on it. That's a good beard that I really like, but it's mainly his paint. Nicky Jam. Nicky Jam got a dope one, but you could tell it's paint. Like you can't tell as much as other cats, but like on his Instagram, sometimes you can tell that it's paint. You know.
Yeah, I think the paint is only really good for pictures. Maybe going out, I guess, at night or something, but in the daytime, it looks
unreal. You heard of that from Bassmaster? That Bassmaster? You seen that Bassmaster? The guy that goes around and he just goes like, unreal. What you want for this? You haven't seen that?
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, his name is Ed Bassmaster. Yeah, he's dope. He's dope. He's a comedian, but he goes around giving people a hard time. Yeah, like pretending he's gonna buy some shit, you know? And he never does. And then he'd be like, how much for the car? And he's kicking the tires and they tell him the price and he's like, you got anything better? 10 G's? Unreal.
YouTube, what's up? King the Barber here, back with another video. So today's video, I am going to talk about these bad boys right here. Most of you guys are using these in the barber shop, and I'm going to do a quick run through each of them. So if you guys are interested in that, please stay tuned and let's roll that intro. Welcome back, guys. So the first shaver I want to start off is going to be the Wahl Finale shaver. Originally they came out with this in a maroon color, and then when it came out in the darker color, of course I ran out and grabbed that one. I want to tell you guys the pros and the cons to this shaver. So first I'm going to start off with is the pros. It runs 90 minutes. So I feel like this thing, I never charge this thing. Honestly, I can go days without charging this shaver. It is a lithium battery. It'll stay strong until the battery dies, so it won't lag or get slow while as the battery is draining. I do like this on and off button here. It is very convenient, it's big, and I like the little grooves that it has as well. So if you're kind of working this way, it's easy to turn on and off. As far as the grip of this, it feels very sturdy. I don't feel like this thing will slip at all. And I like the texture of this shaver. So like if you got product in your hands or something and you're using this machine, it won't slip out of your hand at all. So I definitely love the texture of having this shaver. So let me talk to you guys about the cons of this shaver. So this shaver, you gotta replace the head.
You don't up the video.
Yeah, right? So let me tell you guys about the cons of this shaver. First thing is you have to replace the head on this a lot more than you need to. It seems that when you're using this shaver, the foil part of this, where the gold part is, it rips basically. it costs about 20 bucks to keep replacing the head on this. So I do not like that about this. Also, leading to that is the price of this. It's very expensive. It's like 70 bucks on Amazon, which I will leave a link in the description below. It is a good shaver to use. I'll recommend this for beginner barbers. So the next shaver that I want to bring up is going to be the Andis foil. Now, the Andis foil also came in a gray and maroon color as well, and of course, we got the black and gray color. So let me give you the pros and cons to this shaver. So let me start off with the pros of this shaver. First, it runs 90 minutes, and also it has a lithium battery, which the gray and maroon color did not have the lithium battery in it. Also, it has a middle button there, which is good for convenience, which also has a groove as well, like the Finales. But what I do like about this is that it has the grips, which the Finale don't. So these little rubber grips is really good for if you're using a client that might have like some oily or grease on your hands. This thing is not gonna slip off. I really like that about this shaver. And most importantly, the shaver head, you don't have to replace it as often as you do the Wahl Finales. You can go at least 6 months before you have to change this. The foils on this won't rip or tear like the Wahls does. So this is a really good shaver. I like how sharp it is. It's a little bit more sharper to me than the Wahl Finales, but it's not as strong as the Finales. I feel like you have to cut down the hair a little bit more before you shave it to get that sharpness of it. The Wahl Finales, the hair can be a little bit longer, but you do got to kind of go over a little bit more. With these, I feel like it just won't even cut it. I also recommend these for beginning barbers as well. Now the price on these from Amazon, I want to say it is cheaper than the Finales. It's about $50 to $60 for this, and the head on this is a lot cheaper as well, so you don't have to worry about that. So the cons of this shaver, I don't really have much to really say as far as cons. Only the fact that it's not as strong as the Finales. If it was a little bit stronger, then to me it'll be a whole lot better than the Finales. But that's pretty much the only thing, is that it's just not as strong, but it is sharp. That's the only thing I have for this shaver. So, all right guys, so what's up next is the Babyliss Pro Foil, which they also make this in a chrome version. And from what I'm hearing, they're gonna end up doing a black version of this. And if they do, I'm definitely copping that. So let me tell you the pros and the cons to this shaver. So the pros to this shaver that I like about this is that it feels very premium, it's very sturdy, and it has a really good weight to this shaver. Also, it's a rotary motor, but the Andis and the Wahl shaver both are rotary motor as well. I feel like this shaver runs a little bit longer than those shavers. I feel like I never charge this thing up and it still runs. And also with this shaver, it's very sharp compared to the other shavers, and also smooth. So what I mean by that is that when you're doing like a razor skin fade, the shave is so sharp and smooth that it doesn't leave any harsh lines, so you're able to take the bald lines out a lot easier with using this shaver. So as far as the foil part of this shaver, they did a really good job of that as well. It doesn't rip like the Wahl shaver. And so now on to the cons of this shaver. The first thing that I really noticed on this shaver is that they put the on and off switch on the side, which is right here. Now, it doesn't make or break this shaver, but I would like if it was in the middle. It'd be a lot easier as far as when you're in this motion or you switch it around. Sometimes I did kind of run into the problem with hitting the foil part of it, you know, when you release the foil. So sometimes I'll accidentally hit that button instead of this because I'm not used to the on and off switch being on the side. But once you get used to it, then it won't be an issue. That was one of the first thing I noticed about this shaver. Also, by it being a metal housing, it leaves like a thumbprint, or if someone has oily or gel in their hair, it's gonna leave a lot of little stains on it. But you know, as barbers, our tools are gonna get dirty, so but that's just what that is. But what I don't like about this is that the battery, even although it runs very well, but it's not a lithium battery like the other shavers. So that's the one thing that those shavers have over this shaver. And then the price on this, It is pretty expensive. You're gonna spend over $100, so it is more expensive than the other shavers. But again, this thing is definitely premium, and it's gonna be a lot sharper, and it's gonna be a lot smoother shave. If I had to rank out of all the shavers, I would definitely rank this would be my best shaver. And if you was to save your money up, I would say get this shaver because it's definitely worth it. Again, if they do the black one version of it, I'm gonna get that as well. I do like the gold one version because it matches my trimmers. That's kind of cool because it matches both of them. So, but this is an awesome shaver, and it's sturdy, it's built to last. I haven't had any issues with it so far. That will conclude this video. I really appreciate you guys tuning in and watching my review on these shavers. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up on this if you like the video. Also, subscribe to my channel. Again, just trying to grow this channel as well. Need your support. And leave me a comment if I missed anything out as far as on with any of these shavers. Tell me which one you like the best and which one you're using. Let me know if there's any shavers out there I should be using. And follow me on my Instagram page at Kingmelifestyles. And until then, you guys stay blessed, and I'll see you guys on the next video.